Hi, today we're going to look at rounding significant figures. We just watched a video on counting significant figures and now we're going to talk about rounding. So if we have a number that is greater than 1, a larger number, you add zeros for placeholders. So this first number, 448,091, this one has 6 significant figures. Now if we wanted to round this number to 5 significant figures, that would bring us to this point right here. And so we would round that 448,090, that 1 would turn into a 0 for a placeholder. Now you need to keep that 0 there because you have a different value without it. So if you have 448,009 without that 0, then you have 44,809, which is a different value of 448,091, and so you want to make sure you have that 0 to get 5 significant figures. Now if you wanted 4 significant figures, let's rewrite a number. So we have 448,091. Now if we have 4 significant figures, that would bring us to this point right here. So if we want 4 significant figures, we would have 4, 4, 8. Now that 0 would round up to a 1 because of the 9. 5 and up rounds up, and so we have 4481. Now again, we can't forget about our placeholders because again, 4,481 is different than 448,091, and so you have to add those zeros for placeholders. And so that way you have 448,100, and that's rounded to 4 significant figures. Now let's look at smaller numbers, numbers that are less than 1. When rounding with small numbers, you round to the appropriate number of significant figures and you remove rounded zeros. So our original number has 4 significant figures. Now if we wanted to round this to 3 significant figures, okay, so if we have 3 significant figures, that would round to this point right here. Okay, so 3 significant figures. You would have 0.000908. Now you don't want to put that 0 there because if we put that 0 there, we have 4 significant figures. We don't want this one, so it would just be 0.000908, and that's 3 significant figures. You just drop the numbers at the end. If you wanted to do 2 significant figures, okay, so our original number, we'll rewrite it, is 0.000908. So if we're going to round it to 2 significant figures, that would be right at this point there. And so we would write this as 0.0009. Now that 8 rounds that 0 up to a 1, and you drop off the 8 and the 2 because you don't want those. Those are not placeholders, and if you put zeros in, it would be significant. And so this one has 2 significant figures. Remember, when you're rounding, 5 and up rounds the number to the left, it rounds it up, and 4 and under, it stays the same. Now you can go into your practice and do some of the practice problems.